we're going, we don't need roads.
I have to tell you, this is truly an honor to get to speak to you. So seriously, what a pleasure, and I really appreciate you taking the time to do it.
Thank you, yeah.
I am a bit of a geek, and I did want to just get a couple of questions with you about The Mandalorian, of which I'm a big fan, and I thought you did an absolutely incredible job. And I'm just sort of curious as to, I will probably never have the experience of sitting on a set and immersing myself in the world of Star Wars. I'm just sort of curious for you, what was that like? Was that an enjoyable experience?
Yes, because it was a very intense working atmosphere. And before I even stepped on the set, I knew through John Favreau about the new technologies. Excuse me, meaning that there would be no green screen. The period, the epoch of green screen is obsolete now, because now, as an actor, you see the planet on which you are moving, and the camera sees the same planet. So you could even shoot like a film student, handheld on your shoulder, and walk around and circle around the actors, and you would never need any green screen. So I think it's a great technical achievement, which brings cinema back to where it has been and where it should be. Well, since this world was foreign to me and new to me, I had to be briefed, and I had to ask these guys in these strange, with these strange whitish helmets, are they my enemies, or are they friend or foe? How should I deal with them? and so on. I had to find out.
Well, you looked very natural, and one of the things that you did get to experience that the world has now gone absolutely insane about is you got to go one-on-one and experience what Baby Yoda is like. And now, as a pop culture icon, he's the biggest thing I've seen in a very long time. What is Baby like? What was that like on set? Did you have a feeling this is going to be something big?
I saw it instantly, and everybody could see it instantly. And they filmed it, and they could see it on their screens. You could see it on the most sophisticated, high pixel screens in absolute detail. It was palpable right in front of you. And then they contemplated whether they should do a safety net version of it with green screen and stepping back into doing it all digitally created. And that was a moment where I said, don't be cowards. You are the trailblazers. Show the world what you are doing. You see what you are doing. Don't be cowards. This is wonderful. And my assessment of Baby Yoda was probably spontaneously right, because what I hear is that every single person who has seen the series loves that creature, because they worked on it over 2 years. And I think they spent millions in it. And you could see the experts who were having these joysticks not far away. You needed two guys, highly expert guys, to move the eyes, to move the lips, to create facial expressions. It's a phenomenal mechanical achievement.
You lead an interesting life. You meet a lot of interesting people with incredible stories to tell. So what does a story have to have for you to stop what you're doing, hold off on your life for a second, and go off and take months, a year out of your life to be able to put a film together?
That's very hard to answer, but deep in my existence, I'm a storyteller. And the storyteller instantly knows this is big, and it comes with great vehemence at me. It's always an amount of vehemence. And it's very strange, because I never planned to make a film on Bruce Chatwin. yes, we knew each other and we shared a very similar worldview, and we were on a similar wavelength about stories and storytelling. But I never planned to make a film until all of a sudden the BBC asked me if I could do a film on him because his 40th anniversary of his death was coming up. And I said, yeah, sure, I'm the one who should do it. How do you even contemplate anyone else? So of course I'm doing it because I'm the natural choice for it. And I knew, yes, the story was big. Not everything had to be, not all the stories have to be told. And I'm still having a lot of good stories in me. I'm saying that as a threat.
So are you on the lookout? Obviously this story was sort of presented to you, but are you on the lookout for the next great one, or does it just sort of come to you?
They come to me like, you see, you wake up at 3 a.m, it's pitch dark, and something is stirring in your kitchen, and you stumble out there and there are 5 burglars in your kitchen, and one of them comes swinging wildly at you. You better deal with that one because that's the biggest vehemence. Of course, there are 4 more, but you have to deal with the one that comes swinging.
That may be one of the coolest answers I've ever received in my entire career. What a great metaphor.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.